Namaskar and welcome. I Yatharth Sikka. In the next few minutes will be getting the top 24 news of the last 24 hours. Smriti Irani slams Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and Sonia Gandhi for humiliating first scheduled tribe president of India by calling her Rashtrapatni. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary calling Rashtrapati Draupadi Murmu as Rashtrapatni has shown the real face of anti-women, anti-poor and anti-tribal entitled mindset of Congress, she added. National Commission for Women sends a notice to Congress MP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary to appear before it in person to tender a written explanation for his remarks on President Draupadi Murmu. The hearing is scheduled to be on August 3 at 11:30 am. The Commission has also written to Congress Interim President Sonia Gandhi to intervene in the matter and to take appropriate action against Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary for his derogatory remarks. The BJP-led Maharashtra government will withdraw all the cases filed for celebrating Dahi Handi during the MVA regime. BJP Tamil Nadu President Annamalai says if DMK or their police touches even one BJP Karyakarta, we will wipe out DMK. He also challenges DMK to touch one BJP Karyakarta if they have guts. Jameel Hud Madarsa in Morigaon sealed by Assam police. Mastermind Mufti Mustafa was arrested. He was running a network financed by Ansarullah Bangladesh from 2018. 8 teachers of the girls' madrasa was detained for investigation. Youngsters above 17 years of age can now apply in advance for having their names enrolled in voter list and not necessarily have to await for the prerequisite criteria of attaining the age of 18 years on January 1 of the year, informs Election Commission. A rape survivor has approached the Karnataka police claiming sexual assault in church 12 years ago. The girl was left at the church by her parents before leaving the work routinely. The incident happened in 2010 in the church of Kaveri Layout, Bengaluru, police said. The victim was 6 then and has alleged that accused Simon Peter took advantage of the situation in the church. He showed her obscene pictures and sexually assaulted her. She told the police that accused Simon Peter continued to assault her till she attained the age of 14 years. Karnataka CM Baswaraj Bommai cancelled Janotsav convention 1-year celebration of government over the killing of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha worker Praveen. If a situation arises in Karnataka to implement the Yogi model, it will be done, says Karnataka CM Baswaraj Bommai on BJP Yuva Morcha worker Praveen Netaru's murder in Dakshin Kannada district. Hours after the arrest of 2 accused Mohammad Shafiq and Zakir in connection with the murder of BJP Yuva Morcha member Praveen Kumar Netaru in Karnataka, reports have emerged that Shafiq and Zakir are linked to Islamist terror organization PFI and SDPI. According to the reports, the wife of Shafiq has confirmed that her husband was an active member of PFI and that he used to participate in all its activities. An 11-year-old madrasa student found dead under mysterious circumstances inside a madrasa in Malappuram, Kerala. Police has conducted an inquiry and have sent their body for postmortem. The officials suspect some foul play behind the death of the minor boy. 12 cadres of separatist group Liberation Tigers of Tribal, including its chairman, deputy chairman and chief, surrendered at the homecoming ceremony held at First MR Banquet Hall in Imphal. They also laid down a huge cache of weapons and arms. Delhi High Court on removal of Satyendra Jain from cabinet says it is not for the court to issue direction, it is for Arvind Kejriwal to act in the best interest of the state and consider whether the person with a criminal background should be allowed to be continued as a minister. BJP leader Mithun Chakravarti has said that 38 TMC MLAs have very good relations with us, out of which 21 are in direct contact with us. 207 cows were saved by Assam police in a joint operation at Kalibor. The Nagaon police recovered these cows from 8 vehicles. The smugglers have been identified as Zulfikar Ali, Ariful Islam, Harun Rashid, Mukhtar Hussain, Muhammad Mofiz Uddin, Jaibur Rahman, Suren Munda and Vinod Bauri. Qadir Ahmed, a Muslim man most wanted poacher and wildlife smuggler, arrested by Assam police in Johrat along with the horn of a rhino. He was attempting to sell the horn in Myanmar. He was involved on poaching in Kaziranga and smuggling of rhino horn for a long period. Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena has turned down the proposal approved and sent by CM Kejriwal and Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, seeking to increase or hike fees in diploma-level technical institutions run and owned by private organizations in Delhi. Mamata Banerjee sacks Partha Chatterjee after ED recovers more illegal money gold from his close aide Arpita Mukherjee. While earlier the party has said that Partha Chatterjee will not be sacked unless charges against him are proven. That stand proved to be difficult to maintain after more illegal money was found from another house of Arpita Mukherjee, a close aide of the minister. Partha Chatterjee used to keep money at homes, reveals Partha's close aide Arpita Mukherjee in the ED investigation. At times, Partha himself used to come. I had no permission to go into the room where money was kept. I had no idea that amount is so huge, says Arpita Mukherjee. India's first indigenous aircraft carrier Vikrant handed over to Indian Navy. The 262-meter long carrier has full displacement of close to 45,000 tons, which is much larger and advanced than the predecessor. Actress Ratna Pathak Shah claims that India is becoming like Saudi Arabia. Says it is appealing that modern women are doing Karwa Chauth. Ratna Pathak is the wife of Nasiruddin Shah. In a shocking development, the Telangana High Court granted conditional bail to Saduddin Malik, the fifth juvenile arrested in early June for gang raping a 16-year-old girl kidnapped from a pub in the Jubilee Hills area of Hyderabad. While granting bail to the son of AIMIM MLA, Justice K. Surinder of Telangana High Court said that the mother of the accused shall furnish an undertaking the accused will not repeat such offence. Academician Madhu Kishwaran and over 20 scholars write to PM Narendra Modi demanding a ban on jihadi curriculum followed by state-funded Islamic universities. In the letter, the academicians has said that the continuous attack on Hindu society, culture and civilization are a direct result of jihadi curriculum taught at Islamic universities such as AMU, Jamia Millia Islamia and Hamdard. India records over 20,000 new COVID-19 cases and 55 deaths in the last 24 hours. The active case comprised 0.35% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.45%. We will be back with news at 9 tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.